Well, we have reached the unofficial halfway point in this MLB season. It's been a wild one so far. Let's look at the divisions first. In the AL East, the Blue Jays. It's been a strong year overall for the AL East. Yankees and Red Sox both won over 100 games last year. They're currently 4th and 5th in the division. Blue Jays having a great year, 20 games over 500. In the Central, this is the bizarre division. In fact, all 5 teams in the AL East and 4 of the 5 teams in the West are better than the entire Central Division. Currently, the Twins would make the playoffs despite being 3 games below 500. The defending champion Cleveland Indians have had a tough year. They are 3 games back at 43 and 52. In the West, the Angels, 59 and 38, best record in the American League. They lead it over the Houston Astros. Mariners having their worst year in a few years at 48 and 51. So at the moment, the Blue Jays would face the Minnesota Twins. The Angels would face the winner of a wild card game between the Orioles and the Rays. But let's stress there's a lot of teams still in this battle right now. You have 8 teams separated by less than 3 games for the 2 wild card spots. So a lot of teams are going to be in it and still willing to make some moves at the deadline. Really, the White Sox and the Tigers, the only teams really out of the playoff mix, both double-digit games back in the wild card. NL is a little different. We've had a few teams really jump out ahead. The Mets and the Braves going neck and neck here. The Mets once led this division by 9 games this season. The Braves are close, only a game and a half back. Nationals have had a rough stretch, but are still in it. Phillies have not had the year they hoped for, thanks to their pitching. Marlins in last. In the Central, Cubs lead it at 61 and 37. Reds are 6.5 games back. Brewers, the defending NL champs, 5 games above 500. Pirates and Cardinals out of it. And then the Dodgers, just an insane record, 74 and 24. They are 50 games over 500. 18.5 games ahead of a team that is 13 games over 500 and will definitely make the wild card in the San Diego Padres. The Diamondbacks are 35 games out at the All-Star break. So right now, Mets would play the Cubs, Dodgers would face the Padres and Reds winner of the wild card game. Braves right there. Brewers and Nationals not too far back either. A look at some league leaders in some categories. First, in the American League, batting average goes to Mike Trout. Doubles, Andrelton Simmons has 28. The Angels' offense has just been spectacular this season. Kevin Kiermaier has 9 triples. Justin Upton with a historic first half, 38 home runs, most before the All-Star break since Barry Bonds. He also leads the way in RBI, had a grand slam in his last game before the break to get up to 93 ribbies. Runs scored belongs to Mike Trout. Billy Hamilton, the speedster, has 36 stolen bases. 56 walks for Miguel Cabrera, who's currently on the injured list and will have an injury replacement in the All-Star game. OPS belongs to Mike Trout. Now to the pitching side of the ball, Zach Davies actually leads the way in wins. He's not the Cy Young favorite, but he's got 11 wins this season for the Royals. Hyun-Jin Ryu, one of the favorites for the Cy Young, has not lost to start this year in 121 innings. He's 7-0 with a 2.59 ERA. Trevor Rosenthal, not the best ERA, but he does lead the AL with 30 saves. ERA, Chris Sale having another strong year at 2.47, but Paxton, Hyun-Jin Ryu, Joel Kopin, and Paul Blackburn all within half a run of Sale. Mike Minor's only allowed 8 home runs this season. Chris Sale, Michael Fulmer, Zach Greinke all with multiple shutouts. Chris Sale leads the way as well in strikeouts. He's probably the favorite for Cy Young right now, followed by Ryu and Paxton. Sale also with a couple of complete games, one of 5 pitchers to do that, and leads the way in innings pitched. On the other side, obviously, let's just take a quick peek. Pitching war belongs to Sale, batting war to Mike Trout. On the other side for the NL, Corey Seager's having an incredible year, 30 home runs, hitting .360, easily leading the batting average race. Doubles, Francisco Lindor, Ronald Acuna Jr. tied at 30 apiece. Gene Segura of the Diamondbacks just behind. Ozzie Albies, another Brave, getting extra base hits. He leads the way with 8 triples. Corey Seager has 30 bombs. Donaldson, Betts, and Alonso all tied at 24. 4 more at 23. Seager leads the way in RBI. Runs scored as well. Stolen bases belongs to Starling Marte of the Marlins with 26. Joey Gallo's walked more than any other NL hitter with 61 base on balls. OPS, Corey Seager leads the way. His Dodger teammate Cody Bellinger, who's having a down year from last year's 50 home run campaign, still a nice year. He is second in that category. Pitching wins, Walker Buehler has 4 more wins than any other Major League pitcher. He has 15 wins in 19 starts, a 15-1 record this season, while 6 other NL pitchers have 11 victories. Saves, well, also losses, only one apiece for Kershaw and Buehler. Big reason the Dodgers have been so successful. They are combined 26-2. Kenley Jansen has 36 saves. Iglesias and Carl Edwards Jr. both over the 30 threshold as well. ERA, Clayton Kershaw is in first. Jacob deGrom currently on the injured list and will not pitch in the All-Star game as second. Rookie Corbin Burns third. Walker Buehler is fourth. Danny Duffy of the Padres fifth. Those are probably your Cy Young candidates at this point. Carlos Martinez has only allowed 5 home runs. Corbin Burns, Garrett Cole, Clayton Kershaw with 2 shutouts each. Max Scherzer leads the way in strikeouts at 174, and Clayton Kershaw is the only pitcher with 3 complete games this season. So that's a look at some statistics coming up, the Home Run Derby and the All-Star Game.